Though in the twilight of his career, trainer Colin Hayes has done it again. Hayes celebrated his last Adelaide Cup in the winner's circle with Water Boatman, which scored a narrow victory over Double Gin and Ideal Sentiment.
The 1990 Adelaide Cup had just about everything, from champion trainer Colin Hayes to Australia's top jockeys, the likes of Harry White, Greg Hall and Darren Gauci. And when it came to the business end of the day, the magic of Colin Hayes and the brilliance of imported galloper Water Boatman stole the show.
But Water Boatman goes to Double Gin. Double Gin, he's fighting back. Fight, son. He fights back, Double Gin. Water Boatman got him. Water Boatman, Double Gin, dead heat again. I can't split these either.
Water Boatman gained the judges' nod by a short half head, a brilliant ride by Peter Hutchinson, much to the delight of Colin Hayes in his last year before retirement.
Great finale for me. Great swan song.
Strong wind, horse stayed the trip right out, and I was just thrilled for him.
Meanwhile, at Flemington today, Pat Hyland's recent winning run continued. Hyland had one ride, and it could not have been any easier on the John Marr-trained Certain Strike.
Pat Hyland said go, and Certain Strike has shot away. It bounded away and has got the race all parcelled up within about 2 or 3 strides. And easy money for Pat Hyland in his final season of riding. It wins 3 lengths, Certain Strike. Second, X-Arch and Nelligan's Fly at third. Meanwhile, in the following event, the first leg of the Daily Double, apprentice jockey Mark Flaherty picked up a last-minute ride on Cindy Legend. Going to the front, Cindy Legend, Marabou's Phantom late, but Cindy Legend burst away. And Cindy Legend goes on a win by a length and a half, Historic and Marabou's Phantom.
And the quaddie at Flemington today on 8, 4, 9 and 4, $350.45. The quad extra, 4, 9, 4 and 7, $1,425.65. The daily double, a pair of 4s, $14.25, and the extra double for a pair of 8s, $25.20. Steffi Graf's dominance of women's tennis is under threat, and the girl set to challenge her for the #1 ranking is Yugoslavian Monica Seles. Today, Seles defeated Graf in the final of the German Open, a match she controlled from start to finish. 16-year-old Monica Seles has been in sensational form over the past 2 months. She's won just about everything. Today, though, was her toughest assignment to date, up against Steffi Graf, who had won 66 matches in a row. But Seles was awesome. She took just over an hour to dispose of Graf 6-4, 6-3, with a superb display of power and aggression on the slow clay surface. It was Seles's 5th title this year, and she must now be considered a hot chance to win the French Open, which begins next week. Today was the first time Seles has managed to beat Graf in 4 meetings, but it certainly won't be her last. American Wayne Rainey has increased his lead in the 500cc Motorcycle World Championship with a win in the Italian Grand Prix. The race was stopped and then restarted because of rain, and it turned into a 4-man war between Rainey and Kevin Schwantz and Australians Wayne Gardner and Mike Doohan. The lead changed more than half a dozen times with several close shaves. In the end, Rainey took the points from Schwantz and Doohan. Gardner, crack ribs and all, finished a gutsy 4th. Golf and Ben Crenshaw ended a 2-year drought when he won the Colonial Tournament in Texas. Ben did have his problems. He had to withstand a challenge from Corey Pavan and the embarrassment of his ball going for a swim. In the end, Gentle Ben won by 3 strokes for his 15th career victory. Unlike his ball, it was a tournament that didn't get away. And finally, American Randy Barnes has set a new world record in the men's shot put. Competing at a meet in Los Angeles, Barnes hurled the shot 23.12 metres with his 2nd throw. That beat the old record held by East German Ulf Timmermann by 6 centimetres. Big Randy couldn't believe it, but the record is now his. 36 years after Roger Bannister broke the 4-minute mile at Oxford University,
Master trainer Colin Hayes continued his Cup success when his tough stayer Water Boatman won today's Adelaide Cup. Starting at the good price of 10 to 1, the big 6-year-old just caught Double Gin on the line to win in a great finish.
Double Gin, the leader. Water Boatman comes after it quickly now. They're followed by Master Eclipse Reputed. Battling away as his arm, but Water Boatman goes to Double Gin. Double Gin, he's fighting back. Fight, son. He fights back, Double Gin. Water Boatman got him. Water Boatman, Double Gin, dead heat again. I can't split these either. Double Gin or Water Boatman, what a fantastic day's racing.
And the winner after the photo was Water Boatman, ridden by P. Hutchinson, starting at 10 to 1, Double Gin at 7s and Ideal Sentiment at 10 to 1. The unplaced favourite down the pitch at 7 to 2. The Quinella, $29.05, and the Cup trifecta, $905.80. Tennis and teenage Yugoslav sensation Monica Seles defeated world #1 Steffi Graf and did it on Steffi's home court. Monica took out the West German Open in straight sets, 6-4, 6-3.
Even Steffi Graf admits it's only a matter of time before Monica Seles claims the #1 spot. The 16-year-old has already defeated Martina Navratilova and today needed only 64 minutes to end Graf's long unbeaten run. The slow clay surface suited Seles. Her powerful ground strokes wore down the defending champion. Seles was unrelenting, winning her 5th title and taking another step towards being the world's best. Austrian Thomas Muster has capped his comeback from injury by winning the Italian Open. The victim of a drunk driver 14 months ago, Muster had vowed to win this tournament. His opponent, Soviet Andrei Chesnikov, was run ragged. Muster later described his straight sets victory as the biggest over himself. Still in Italy, an American Wayne Rainey has won his 3rd 500cc Grand Prix of the season. The World Championship leader battled with compatriot Kevin Schwantz throughout the race.
Oh, look at this! Schwantz just slipping through now. Fantastic.
Australian Wayne Gardner, racing despite broken ribs, couldn't make an impression on the American duo. And although Schwantz crossed the line first, Rainey won on corrected time. Australian Michael Doohan was 3rd with Wayne Gardner 4th. In the championship standings, Rainey has extended his lead over Gardner ahead of Schwantz and Doohan.
Good effort by Gardner. Thank you, Mary.
Sure was. All those